everyone, and welcome back. And this is going to be a quick video where I'm going to share with you a few things that you should keep in mind before purchasing hair extensions. I think it's one of those trends that comes and goes. There are some times where everyone is wearing extensions, and there is that time where it kind of, I don't know, stops for a bit and then it goes right back up. And if you have short hair and if you're thinking about purchasing hair extensions, hopefully this video will give you an idea on some things that you should keep in mind in order to spend your money on hair extensions. These are the things that I've learned over the years trying different hair extensions, and I hope that they help you find the perfect ones for you. One of the things I like about hair extensions, before I go into the details, is just that they are so easy to put on that I can put them on. I have very fluffy hair. I washed it last night. I went to bed and it's kind of all over the place. But then I put a couple of clips, well, I have 3 clips, and I put it in a high ponytail, and it makes me look like I spent a lot of time with my hair when I actually didn't. So it's something that I do whenever I feel like I don't have the time to do my hair and I want it to look cute. That goes to show you that you don't have to spend an hour styling your hair extensions or your hair to match your hair extensions or your hair extensions to match your hair. I mean, you can kind of blend them in when you have the right color, and you can have those lazy hairstyles for everyday life to make it look a little bit more extra without that much effort. So that's another thing. There are a few things that you will be able to see in different websites where they sell the hair extensions, and that is going to be the length and the grams. If you're going to purchase some hair extensions, there's going to be different lengths. The ones that I have are from Irresistible Me, and I still have this box because I store them here. I think it's the perfect place to store them, and I know where they are all the time. But the ones that I have are by that brand, and they have different lengths. For example, they have 14 inches, 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24. They also have different weights, so you can choose the 100 grams, 140, or 200 grams. Now, as a rule of thumb, or something that you should know, is I have the 24 inches, which is the longest ones that they have, and I have 200 grams. But I have that because I have a lot of hair. If you have little hair, you can totally pull off the 24 inches, but you have to keep in mind that you don't need 200 grams because you don't have enough hair to hide them. If you have less hair, I would go with 100 grams or with 140 grams, just because you're not going to get that much hair, but you're going to get the length, and it's going to mix with the little hair that you have, and it's going to look more natural. If you go for the 200 grams, you're going to have so many clips and you're going to have so much hair that your own hair won't be able to kind of cover all those things. So the grams is going to be determined by the amount of hair that you have, and the length, it's just going to be up to you. So those things you're going to see in the website, whatever website it is, you will be able to choose between those things. Another thing is the one that I'm wearing is the color Royal Natural Black 1B. So that's the hair color, just in case you were wondering. I have a video where I show you how I use them or put them on, and if you want to check it out, it will be on the screen right now. And that is the basics on how you put them on. And also I have another video where I show you how to style them. So if you're interested in more details about this specific hair extensions and how I use them whenever I want them to be a little bit more fancy, then check out those videos. If you want to see lacy hairstyles with this long extensions, let me know and I can do that for you. But they're so easy and they're just so simple, and it takes 5 seconds, maybe even less, that I thought that, I don't know, maybe a lot of people do it and they don't share it just because it's so simple. I don't know. Anyways, another thing that you should consider is, before purchasing this kind of hair extensions, do you want something that is removable? For me, the answer is yes. Whenever I buy clip-in hair extensions, I buy them because it's the easiest thing to remove at night. If you're going to a party and you want it to look glamorous and with a lot of volume and everything, but then you get in the car and you feel like, okay, let me get my shoes off, my hair off, or whatever, you can totally do that. But you can also go with extensions that you tape in or kind of braid it into your hair at the salon. The difference between those and this kind is that the ones they put in the salon, you have to use them until you're ready to take them off for usually a few weeks. So for me, washing my hair with all that stuck in my hair, it makes me feel like it never is clean. It bothers me when I go to bed. I feel like something is pinching my head. It's like some areas where I have a lot of hair that it's kind of weird. It makes my, I don't know, I have headaches and everything, so I don't like any kind of tape-ins or anything like that. So for me, having this, it's very, I don't know, it keeps my mind at ease by knowing that whenever I feel like I have a headache or I'm tired or I don't want to wear them anymore, I can take them off. But that's something that you have to decide. Do you want something that is going to be able to be washed while you're taking a shower, or do you want something that is going to be there so you don't have to put them in the morning, or you are like me and stuff bother you like a ponytail when you're going to bed or whatever, then you'll probably need some clip-in hair extensions. Now, the other thing that you should keep in mind is that you need to find the perfect match for your hair. If you buy a lighter hair color, it's going to look off. If you're going to buy a black with a kind of bluish undertone and you don't have a bluish undertone in your hair, then it's going to look off and it's not going to look pretty. It's not going to look ombre. It's not going to look like it's going to look like you're wearing hair extensions that don't match your hair. So in my experience, if you're gonna go by the website, what I usually do is I go into the page where it shows you all the colors. Like if I'm gonna go for the black, show me all the blacks that you have, and that way when I see them side by side, I can see the subtle differences and pick between those colors to find the perfect match for me. Now, also Irresistible Me, they have a video where they talk about how you can find the perfect match for you, and also about the grams. So I'll link them in the description box down below because I watched that video and it was really helpful when I started with hair extensions. So check that out. Another thing is, if you're gonna purchase your hair extensions, Irresistible Me has this thing where on this side comes all the hair and on this other side you have a small piece of hair. So you can open this side, the small one, you can take it, put it on your head and see if that's the color that you want, the quality that you want, and then you open the other side and keep them. If you feel like it's not the right color, or if you feel like it's not what you want, do not open this other side because it's void for returns once you open it. So that way, I mean, you have the hair on this other side, you can see the quality, you can see the color and decide if you want to keep it or not. If you don't want to keep it, just put the hair back and you can return it or exchange it for a different color that is going to match you best. If you have more than one color and you want it customizable, again, I'm talking about this website is because those are the hair extensions that I like and that I use. But they have a way that they can kind of dye your hair or the hair extensions to match your hair. I don't know about that. I've never done it, but I know that there's a service that they have, and I'm sure that other hair extension places they can do that, or if you are a hair stylist, you probably can do that at home. But I just wanted to mention it just in case you're like, okay, I have 100 colors of different colors of highlights and I want them to match perfectly. Well, you have an option there. And also, if it's not the same one or if it's not the exact one, you can turn them back, return them by opening just that pocket. Now, another thing that you should keep in mind is that it's good to splurge in quality, and that's easier said than done because you know, if you're just purchasing your first hair extensions, you probably have no idea what to look for. So the ones that I noticed are the best because they will last you a really long time. They look natural, and their natural hair are the Remy hair extensions. It needs to be 100% Remy hair in order to have this quality that you see in these hair extensions or in the videos where I show you how to clip them in. If you go for a synthetic one, keep in mind that it's going to be so shiny that it's going to be different from your hair and it's not going to look natural. If you're going for a mix of synthetic and natural hair, it's still not going to look natural and it's going to tangle very, very easy. It's like a Barbie doll hair when you first get it, and then a couple of days it's like poofy and yeah, no, it's not a good look. So keep in mind that there are going to be some extensions that are going to be really expensive, and they're still going to be that synthetic hair. So read everything about them and try to find something that has Remy hair. Finally, you do have to keep in mind that these are going to need maintenance, and by maintenance I'm talking about shampoo and conditioner. I put everything in my sink and I put the shampoo, I wash it just the tiniest amount, my regular shampoo, which is the Pureology one, I think it's the Hydrate line or something like that. I put just a tiny bit. It really foams up very, very easy because of course this is not attached to a head that produces oils and stuff, so you don't need that much. And then you put the conditioner and you lay it flat. So if you're the kind of person that don't like to do this kind of thing, I mean, it's only once every 2 weeks if you use them almost every single day. If you use them sporadically, you can wash it once a month, but you do have to do it because otherwise it will get all the product, it will start to get stuck to the hair, and then when you try to style it again, it's going to be smoky and you're gonna, and it's never going to look natural. So if you use them every single day, once every 2 weeks is the best way to go. Otherwise, I mean, you can kind of stretch it and do it once a month if you just use them a couple of days a week. Now, this is going to be 100% your choice, and it's going to be something that you're going to have to decide if you want to try it or not. If I was going to purchase my first hair extensions, I would go with a website or a company that has 100% money back guarantee, so you can, you know, see it for yourself, test it, and like in this case with the Irresistible Me, you can actually see the hair, put it on, and see if it works for you. That's what I would do. This is not a sponsored video. I am not being paid to talk about this hair extensions, but a long time ago they sent me a hair straightener, so I have a code that you can use. It's not affiliated, so I don't make any money if you purchase from them, but I do recommend this hair extension. So if you want to purchase them with a discount and you want to use that code, it's great. If not, you don't have to. You're just not going to save that amount, but maybe you can look up other codes. This is just for your convenience. It's not, I don't get anything if you purchase anything with my code, but you get the discount. So anyways, if you have any questions or suggestions or something that I skipped and I didn't mention in this video and you think other people should know before purchasing their first hair extensions, please let me know in the comments and down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it was helpful, and I will see you on my next one.